Guess I need to skip the ad. Hey Nina, how's it going? I'll just wait for 5 minutes before I get this party started. Nice two big boxes. I'm so excited. So yeah, I am very excited, but I have been I logged on early just because. Okay, wait a minute. Let me turn my volume down. I guess that's probably what this is. Okay, that should solve that. Hopefully. Can you still hear me? Because I turned my volume off on my laptop. I don't really need to hear myself talk. Hey, Sandra. Hopefully, I'm still being heard because I'm not hearing myself. I know what I sound like. So, but yeah, I was going over these lists that I made for my plants, my collection. I've got one that has outside plants and then there's the inside plants. And so far, I have about 300 out here so far. Well, I don't really need to show you that because you've seen it. I got about 300 here outside, and then on the inside, so far I've counted. I'm down to, gosh, I'm down to this far end over here. So there's probably I have my phalaenopsis that are hanging. I've got from that point to this end. So up until that point, I've got about 120 in there, minus what I haven't counted. So that's going to put my count about 450 maybe when I get done. I've already added in these plants that I've got today because these are going to go in the greenhouse. Just because I am, uh, I don't want to force them in there um, with my plants that I've had. I want to put them in the greenhouse where they can slowly get acclimated. Hey there. Um, but yeah, that's what I was going to say, which I'm kind of excited because I've been thinking that maybe I've lost that many orchids because I know at one point I had upwards of going on 600. So if it's in the 400, 450 range, I think that's great. I think that's great. How's everybody going? Doing? Hopefully going well. Hey, good to see you, Yoshi. I always start a little bit early. I'm not sure. Did I say I was starting at 4:15? I think I did. But I'm glad everybody's here. I'm so excited. This is, of course, it's from Orchid Trail. This is um, my second order from them. I got 9 plants in this order, I think. Nine? Is it 11? I think it's 9. Um, but it's just about close enough. And I kind of want to get started on it. I always like to start early. But Nina, I really enjoyed catching up on your videos. I'm really getting used to that self-watering thing. Um, I'm gonna have to really consider that when I begin to go on vacations again, because I go on vacations for 2 and 3 weeks at a time when I go. And, that seems like that would be perfect for, I mean, I can't do it with everything, but with some of the things that really can't go without moisture for that long, that seems like the best. Um, well, I don't know if I'm going to start today, but I am still contemplating that, because I do like the idea of them continuously getting water at the roots, because I know a lot of my orchids love that and they can't survive without it. But yeah, it is a good time to start. So let me put my laptop down, put my list down, and I'll just get on with it. Where'd my knife go to? Okay. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in. I am jumping right in here, and I'll try and keep an eye on if anybody has any comments. And I'm going to, oh, okay. I am going to, you know, when you see a box, maybe I can show it to you. This is what the first box looks like. So I can see this has a Stanhopea in it already, and I can tell that this looks like my Phalaenopsis. I got a Phalaenopsis. I have a Bastianii that I had for a couple of years, and I'm sure that it was the cold damage that is why it went completely downhill. Okay. Hi, AJ. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, Orchid Mill is the best. As I've told everybody, this is probably my last one of 2020. I don't know where to start. I don't want to start there because I know that's huge. Okay. You know what, I'm going to put this down and try to do it a little bit more delicately, because I'm going to F something up if I just reach in there with one hand. Okay. I can get my tripod together. Okay, here we go. Thank you, AJ. I really appreciate that. Hey, Denise. I, I really feel like I'm getting to the point where I can truly stop, to be honest. I mean, there are two more plants on. Oh my God. This is my Phalaenopsis bastianii, and I'm trying to. There's something on top of it. Well, let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, maybe it was attached to that. Now I can get this out. Okay. I hope you can see this. Maybe I can grab it. Okay, this, people, is my Phal bastianii. See if I can. Let me hang it. Let me hang it up for you, and then I'll. Seems like that would be the better thing to do. All right, here we go. This is my Phalaenopsis bastianii. I believe I paid $35 for this. And you can see all of the spikes. There's even a flower bloom on it. I'll show you the flower. I wasn't even expecting the flower. Bastianii is in the same group of Phalaenopsis. I believe they're in the Ludomaniana group, but it's very closely related to Marii, which is one of my favorites. It's actually the picture on my YouTube profile. Marii is, but Bastianii and Marii are very closely together, grouped. And you can see there's a kiki here that has a flower on it, which I suppose could be separated if I wanted it to. And there's another kiki up there. But Very nice big plant. Like I said, I paid 35 for this. Orchid Trail, personal collection. Okay, now I'm going to set the camera down and go over, grab the next plant out. Well, that's great, Yoshi. I'm glad you're still out there plugging away. I've been working too. Fortunately, every day. Well, besides right at the very beginning, I think I want to believe I had the coronavirus because I was sick for a week or two, but it was very mild. So this is probably the division of, I'm thinking. No, this is, I can already tell what it is. That's a spike. Sorry for the turnaround camera, but that looks like it's a spike hanging out there. So let me set this back down and try and do some surgery on this bag because it is like inside of a sack. Okay, thanks for bearing with me, folks. And this is how they protected the spike. This has got to be my Arangus Elro. And if you've seen just recently, I had my Elro crossed with Modesta that was in spike. And Elro is a cross between uh, Elysii or Platyphyllum. I think it's Platyphyllum, but it's Elysii crossed with Modesta. And so this is very, very well wrapped. I'm hoping that I don't damage the spike. And this is going to take surgery. But you all understand the reason for this. Oh, man. If I cut through this spike, it's going to be, you're going to see me cry. Last time I was crying tears of joy. Well, I wasn't really crying, but I was pretty hysterical. So that first haul really prepared me for the size of the plants because I mean, if that's all I had got today, I would be completely satisfied. Um, sure that you all have ordered plants, some of you I know, and I'm sure you all are, if you haven't got them yet, I know Denise has been waiting to hear back from them. Hopefully she did hear. But looks like I delicately got it out. Now if I can pull it out of the sack, and here we go. Let me try and hang this up somewhere. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is my Arangus Elro with the big long spike. So these are very similar to the flowers that I had showed on my other plant. And I believe this might have been, that's hilarious, Todd. Yeah, I mean, it's like you can't not want them because they are so healthy and nice. So yeah, I can't remember how much this was, but it wasn't any more than 35 or 40, something like that. Nice spike. I'll share the flowers with you. Okay, and you can see that this is, okay, I'm gonna set this here. So here is my very lovely, I'm gonna hang this up here if I can. This is a Stanhope. You see that? This is Rickenbackiana. There's the tag. Rickenbackiana is a very nice Stanhope. I'm calling it, it's a Stanhope or Stanhopea. I think the guy's name was Stanhope. So I'll just say Stanhope. Rickenbackiana is a white, pure white Stanhopea. And yeah, it's bloomed before. There's bloom spike. Huge, huge, huge plant. Huge. Look at that. So all of these plants, as I said, are going into the greenhouse for now. So these are the first three. Oh, and there's more. Okay. So let me set this down and then I'll grab the rest. Sorry, this is taking so long. But okay. So did I explain? Yeah, Rickenbackiana, I believe it's from, well, I'm not sure. I'm not going to lie. Um, yeah, this is Madagascar. I want to say this is probably from the Philippines. This here, my next one. Okay, this is, I did get this, and this was $10. This is a Brassavola, and it's a Flagellaris. Just mount it up. That's that. Sit that there. And get these scissors out of here. Then I've got this one. And I'm going to set this back down. Really trying to see. I know there's one of these boxes has my name Maria in here. This looks like a division. Oh, here we go. This is, it's got to be Gerald somebody. Gerald, there's the tag. Gerald McGrath. And I don't think it has, does it have? Yeah, there we go. It's convolutum crossed with Ingai. So those are both Laturias. There's the flower. Beautiful. Now this is very unique in Laturias because Ingai has that lip. Laturias generally do not have, well, there are a few that have a solid lip like that, but most of them are white with veining. Yes, this is a division. He told me he was going to give me a division. Yeah, it's a specimen. You're right, Todd. It is a specimen. Hey, Sharon, I didn't see you come in. But yeah, I got, and look, it's just falling apart. Look, there's, well, there's three. I have three now. So, so I will be most likely giving some of that away because I don't need three. This is all I need right here. And look at that lip. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Beautiful. And I mean, I've heard of this cross, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it available. Amazing. Even the color of the sepals and the petals, that is completely Ngai. I want to say the lip is all that's convolutum. Because convolutum is, it is a chartreuse, but this is just something else. Something else. Um, you know, ask me about fragrance. Maybe once I get it in the greenhouse after another day or so, ask me then. It should have a slight fragrance, I believe. I think convolutum does have a little bit of a fragrance to it. But yeah, that is, I have three divisions. So I'll just leave those there. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, because if you really like that, I am going to be giving either one or both of those extra pieces away sometime soon. I will. Great. I think you did tell me that, Yoshi. But that's a great move on your part. Now you can really go hog wild and grow all the things that you want with the humidity. Well, actually, Nina, everything is out, I think. Besides, these plants are going in the greenhouse temporarily. This is going to be outside probably next week, once I give it about a week of quarantine, I guess. But for the most part, I think I have everything outside that I'm going to put outside. I mean, I do have a few dendrobiums inside, but that's pretty minute. Okay, so this is the last one in here. And this is my Leptodes tenuis, which is a really, really nice plant. These are unique besides other leptotes in the fact that the flower is it's fragrant and it is a yellowish color, um, almost chartreuse, almost. It's almost like this color, which is unusual, and it has a white lip, and it is fragrant. So, wow, you want a greenhouse and a drawing? That's amazing. What society is that? Okay, so this is the end of that box. And I've got another box right here. Okay, let me get my. Actually, let me just put this down. Thank you all for bearing with me. Hopefully, this has excited everybody to either purchase and make an orchid order from wherever. It doesn't have to be from Orchid Inn or Orchid Trail. Orchid Inn. Orchid Inn is actually in my neck of the woods. Orchid Inn is the foul Phalaenopsis guy. Not Phalaenopsis. Path guy. Paphiopedilum. Sam Tui. He is the path guy. Um, but Orchid Trail. Okay, so here's the box. But anywhere. eBay, Orchid Trail. Hopefully you can see me. Let me move the camera. Maybe this will be easier to deal with. Okay, so this looks like a. Oh, this has got to be, and I'm on some leaves here. That looks like my name, Maria. This looks like my Den Sopa, which is Flickingeria. Yeah, it's got to be it. Flickingeria is a pseudonym for Dendrobium sopa. And there's the tag. Yeah, Flickingeria scopa. And this is a huge, huge, huge plant. And it is on tree fern, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. I guess I could probably just mount or just hang it upside down like that. Um, it gets little white flowers um, that bloom, that come out. Actually, those look like they could be spikes. Those are those spent spikes? You know what? I can't really tell right now, but that's what the spikes look like when they come out of the top. Those look like they're probably spent. Yeah, and you can see, I'm assuming that those are all spent because they're all over the plant. But that's how the plant blooms. And it blooms from spring to summer. Now, if those are spikes, I'm going to just scream because now that I look at them, they do look like they're green. But I suppose they could be new growths as well because, well, yeah, Sharon, they are. Well, I'm not sure what the latest is on. Todd might know, but when I talked to them last week, they had lost their lease and they were basically going out of business. Now, that might have changed since Todd talked to them, but it's almost like they're having a fire sale. They're just getting rid of everything, even the personal collection to the regular sale list that they have on their site, which is very extensive already. So, but yeah, that's my Flickingeria. It gets little white fragrant flowers on it that emerge from the tops of the canes. And I swear, if those are spikes, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to put that down here. That's my Thickengeria. And let me get this big baby out here. Actually, I'm not going to. Let me see what else. Let's. Maybe I better pull this out. Okay. Okay. Now I got a mess. This is my Nemoria walisi. That's it. Got a couple growths that are starting down there. They have, I noticed, it's potted and looks like it's pure sphagnum. But this is a bucket list for me, and there's another new growth right there. Nice plant. I've got a Nemoria that is somewhere out here. Where is it at? Oh, there it is right there. So these are the two bulbs that I've put on the plant. This is how that one came. So I don't know if the bulbs have to be this big in order to bloom, but we will see. I am happy with it nonetheless. I am very happy with it, especially because it's got numerous growths coming out of it. I know. I know it really is an orchid collection all at once. Well, you're getting more too, so look who's talking, Todd. All right, so I did get nine plants, and like I said, I'm contemplating getting two more or three more. I really need a den, a ligophyllum, which I love. That is one of the best dens on the market. I think for miniature, it's just ever blooming. Okay, this is the path. I got a path, Saint Swithin, and I'd say that's a really nice Saint Swithin. I mean, you can see the leaves, how big they are. Really nice. Looks like it's previously bloomed. That's a Saint Swithin. And let's see what this is. Looks good. Todd, that's Todd's place. Yeah, that is a nice file. Very nice. Or path. That's a nice file. This right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, now this is, what is this? Oh, okay. This is another Madagascar orchid. That is my Sobenecophia robusta. And you can see the growth habit of it. It's like a miniature sesquisquadale, miniature angricoid, and it will get white, uh, cascading spike of flowers that hang down and they're fragrant. It's a nice plant, nice roots. Figure out what to do with that later. And let me see, this might be it. Yeah, this looks like it's it. And let me pack this. Let me think what I am missing. Maria. Let me see. Can't remember. But I'm glad that it is in a basket so it can be hung. Although, depending on what it is potted in, really depends on whether or not it's going to stay in there. All right, here we go. But yeah, oh, this is for Denise. I got Cychilus McConnellea. And I know not Jess. I know Denise has Cychillis, and these are lithophytic orchids that get tiny little blooms, and they can be ever blooming in the right conditions. But that looks like a really big plant, really nice plant. Usually, when you see them, they're only the size of that small growth right there, and they like to be mounted. I'll have to ask Denise for some tips, that's for sure. And I'll just hang that up here. So yeah, that is my haul, guys. I hope you were excited as I was. I know I am. Goodness. And I am really thinking about getting a couple more. Honestly, I'll have to figure out or go back through these notes to see if Todd mentions anything about whether or not they were actually physically closing. But yeah, box in a box. Yep, that's how it is. And you can see the roots have attached to the outside box. Thank you, Sharon. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for dropping by. I'll have to go and look at your videos of your storm and your, I think it was your East Garden, maybe. Hey, Jess T. So yeah, that is my haul, guys, and I am going to get off of here because it is going on 5, and I'm going to get some dinner together, and I will see you guys soon, I hope. Look forward to your hauls, and we will see you soon. I'll talk to you. Make sure you press that like button, guys. Bye.